The champagne glass slipped from my trembling fingers, shattering against the marble floor of our anniversary dinner venue. 25 years of marriage, and my husband was down on one knee. But not for me. "Sarah, will you marry me?" Marcus's voice carried across the private dining room. His eyes locked on the blonde woman sitting beside him. The same woman I'd seen him texting late at night. The same woman whose perfume lingered on his shirts. My breath caught in my throat. The elegant anniversary setup, the roses, the candles, the celebrating 25 years banner, suddenly felt like a cruel joke. This wasn't our anniversary dinner. This was his proposal dinner. To her. "Oh my God, yes," Sarah squealed, throwing her arms around my husband's neck as he slipped a diamond ring, bigger than mine, onto her finger. I stood frozen in the doorway, invisible to them both. My heart hammered against my ribs as I watched my life crumble in real time. 25 years of cooking his favorite meals, raising our children, supporting his career dreams. All reduced to this moment of ultimate betrayal. "I've been waiting so long for this," Sarah whispered, tears streaming down her perfectly made-up face. "When can we tell everyone? When can we be together properly?" Marcus stroked her cheek tenderly, the same gesture he used to reserve for me. "Soon, baby. Very soon. The divorce papers are almost ready. Emma doesn't suspect a thing." My knees nearly buckled. Divorce papers? He'd already prepared divorce papers? "She's so clueless," Sarah giggled. "Still playing the dutiful wife while you're here with me. How pathetic." The word pathetic hit me like a physical blow. Is that what I was? A pathetic wife who couldn't even keep her own husband interested? Just as I turned to flee, to escape this nightmare with whatever dignity I had left, heavy footsteps echoed down the hallway behind me. My blood turned to ice. "Emma? Emma, are you here? The maitre d' said you." The voice stopped mid-sentence. I turned slowly to see my father-in-law, Robert Blackwell, standing in the corridor. His steel-gray eyes took in the scene through the open doorway. His son proposing to another woman while married to me. Robert Blackwell, CEO of Blackwell Industries. The man who built a billion-dollar empire from nothing. The man who valued loyalty above all else. The man who had just witnessed his son's ultimate betrayal. His face transformed from confusion to pure, cold fury. "Marcus!" Robert's voice boomed through the restaurant like thunder. Both Marcus and Sarah jumped apart, their romantic bubble bursting instantly. Marcus went white as a sheet when he saw his father's imposing figure filling the doorway. "Dad? What? What are you doing here? What am I doing here?" Robert stepped into the room, his presence commanding instant attention. "I came to congratulate my son on his 25th wedding anniversary. Instead, I find him proposing to his mistress." Sarah shrank back in her chair, suddenly looking very small and very young. "Dad, I can explain." "Explain? Explain." Robert's voice rose with each word. "You're going to explain how you're betraying the mother of my grandchildren? How are you destroying the woman who stood by you when you had nothing?" Marcus scrambled to his feet, his face flushed with embarrassment and anger. "You don't understand, Dad. Emma and we're not happy anymore. We haven't been for years. So you thought you'd humiliate her publicly? On your anniversary?" Robert turned to me, his expression softening slightly. "Emma, sweetheart, how long has this been going on?" My voice came out as barely a whisper. I suspected for months, but I never thought. Not like this. Not on our anniversary." Robert's jaw clenched. He pulled out his phone with deliberate precision. "Marcus, you have exactly 10 seconds to make a choice. End this charade right now, send this woman away, and beg your wife for forgiveness. Or I make one phone call that ends your career forever." "You can't be serious," Marcus laughed nervously. "You'd destroy your own son over this? Try me." Robert's finger hovered over his phone. "You work for my company. You live in my house. Your children's trust funds are in my name. Everything you have comes from the family you're destroying right now." Sarah grabbed Marcus's arm. "Marcus, what's he talking about? You said your family would accept me." "Shut up." Marcus snapped at her, panic creeping into his voice. "Dad, you're being unreasonable. People fall out of love. It happens." 5 seconds, Marcus. The silence stretched like a taut wire about to snap. Marcus looked between his father and Sarah, sweat beading on his forehead. Finally, his shoulders sagged in defeat. Sarah, we need to talk. Outside. What? No. Marcus, you just proposed to me. Sarah's voice turned shrill with desperation. I said outside. Marcus grabbed her arm, his romantic facade cracking completely. As they left, Robert placed a gentle hand on my shoulder. Emma, I want you to know that in this family, loyalty is everything. Marcus forgot that, but I haven't. He pulled out his phone again and made a call. Harrison? It's Robert. I need you to draft new documents. Yes, tonight. Emma Blackwell is now a full partner in Blackwell Industries. And Harrison? Start divorce proceedings. Adultery and emotional abuse. I want her to get everything. I stared at him in shock. Robert, I don't understand. You've been a daughter to me for 25 years, Emma. Better than my own son, apparently. Blackwell Industries needs someone with integrity at the helm. Someone who understands loyalty and family values. Through the window, I watched Marcus arguing frantically with Sarah in the parking lot. She threw the ring at his feet and stormed off, leaving him alone under the streetlight. 6 months later, I sat in the CEO's office of Blackwell Industries, my office now, reviewing quarterly reports. The divorce had been swift and decisive. Marcus lost everything: his job, the house, his trust fund, and his children's respect. Robert knocked and entered, carrying 2 cups of coffee. Any regrets? He asked, settling into the chair across from my desk. I looked out the floor-to-ceiling windows at the city skyline, then at the family photo on my desk, one that now included only me, my children, and Robert. You know what I learned? I said, accepting the coffee gratefully. Betrayal reveals character, but it also reveals who truly has your back. Marcus thought he could discard 25 years like an old dress. He forgot that loyalty isn't just about marriage vows. It's about recognizing the people who truly value you. Robert nodded approvingly. And now I know my worth. And I know that the right people will always fight for you, even when your own husband won't. The phone buzzed with a text from Marcus. Emma, please. I made a mistake. Can we talk? I deleted it without reading it twice. Some bridges once burned should stay that way. After all, I had a company to run.